Brad Williams, XL Prime. There's sometimes confusion between markups. On retail price, we have a old price versus a new price comparison. I showed this earlier in a rather detailed tutorial. It wasn't with retail prices, but it was, I forget what it is. Here, if we have a retail price and we have a wholesale price, what's that markup? It depends on how you want to mark it up. If you use the C5 minus D5, C5, we're looking at a 15.2 markup. Okay. Your outcome is going to be 488. The proper markup is C5 minus D5 divided by D5. The proof is right there. Okay, we start with 5. If you have a wholesale price of 424, you intend to mark it up to 15%, it's only going to show up as 488. You need to mark it up 17.92%. In order to do that, you take C5 minus D5 divided by D5. So you're taking your old price minus your new price and dividing by the new price. Here's what happens. You go D5, 424 times 1 plus E5, your markup, and it's 488. You're scratching your head going, we're supposed to sell it for retail for 5. Look at the difference here. C5 minus D5. It's your divisor. You were dividing by C5, and you should have been dividing by D5. To prove it, you just go D5 times 1 plus your markup, G5. Think through it. You have a price difference. You have a price difference old from new and new from old, depending on what you want to do. I'm not saying one's right or one's wrong. If your objective is get this retail price, make sure it's marked up correctly. Over here on your right, it's just a general overview. My discussion is probably a better means of understanding. Work it out, okay? This is a common problem, and people are just going to use simple math, and they don't look at the outcome. They just go, I'm going to mark it up 15%. They don't back in to the actual retail price going, well, $4.88. Brad Williams, XL Prime.